Please silver. Please silver. Oh, I got silver. Yeah!
Hi.
Screw this game! Who's on? Who's on? Oh my god! What's up everyone, this is Hayden Games back from a video, and today we are reacting again to another Minecraft story by G the Gamer. We're carrying on from the last video I did when I was reacting to his Luna vs Darkness animation, plus the first couple of parts of this, or first part, I think it was just one part I believe at the time of recording this. He has pretty completely finished the story now, so I don't know if I'm going to get this all done in one video. I'm going to spend up to half an hour. It's currently 10 on my iPad, so once it's 10:30 I'm probably going to stop recording. But, so maybe I might be able to get it done in one video, but if not, then it'll probably be definitely 2 videos, I reckon. Alright, so in the last part of this that we read, it was about a pro Zed and Luna going, well Zed gets a invitation, quote unquote, from Socrates to go to this area. Words, Arcona, this like area they celebrate a Blue Moon festival. So the Blue Moon's going to be interesting, and let's see where the story could go from here, because I'm really intrigued on this. So let's get into this. So if we can hit like 10 likes on this video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And yeah, with that said, let's carry on reading the story then. Cue the music. After a restful night's sleep, the trio met back with Apollo, who led them to the Apollo, that's right, the this old dude that I thought looked like Socrates, who's on the main image here. Apollo led them to the base of the Cloud Spear Mountain, a freestanding mountain that rises high above the entire town, its peak hidden above the clouds. Probably use a comma there after the entire town. A long stone staircase winds its way up the mountainside. Alright. I don't see no staircase. Okay then. This is the Cloud Spear Mountain. The Blue Maiden is said to reside at the mountain's peak, says Apollo. Hold on. Before I waste my time climbing that, you think or you know that she lives on the peak? Zed asks. I mean, it's either this or at the bottom of Dragon Hole, which is a 700-foot deep, underwater sinkhole. So you take your pick. Apollo responds, hearing this pro butts in. I think we'll take the hike. Agreed, Luna adds. Yeah, we'll take the hike. So how long do you think it'll take to make it to the top? Apollo thinks about it for a second. Assuming you're moving at an average pace with minimal breaks, then about 10 to 12 hours. Wait a second, Zed thinks. If the Blue Maiden lives atop this mountain and it takes 10 to 12 hours to summit it, then how the hell does she make it from the top of the mountain to the town in time to stop any crime? So, he questions it. Hold on a second, if that's so, then how does the Blue Maiden stop any crime if she has to climb that? Zed asks, completely baffled. Does she fly or something? I don't have the answer for that. As far as I'm concerned, this is the only logical place she could live because no one else in the town has a similar aura. Fine, let's just get this over with, huffs Zed. I wish you free a safe journey, but before you go, I must make you aware that you may face dangers as you traverse the mountain, like the mountain Goomba, as Apollo warns. But to his surprise, despite the grave warning he'd just given them, they just blankly stared back at him. The f***ing what? You know, the little goblins that could get attacked to unwary hikers that follow you home and nibble on your toes as you sleep. The trio exchange glances, not knowing whether to take him seriously or if the old man's just gone senile. Yeah, sure, Zed responds, unsure of what else to say. We'll watch out for those mountain goblins. They exchange their final formalities before Apollo departs, wishing them luck one last time before they begin the grueling trek up the mountain. Hanging on tight during the gusts of powerful winds, to ducking falling boulders and dodging pits of powdered snow, to even running from a quite rowdy mountain goat who was dead set on watching run off the side of the mountain. But despite all the trouble it caused, it did make a tasty lunch. Nice. Despite all of that, they made record time cresting the last ridge before the summit before about 4 p.m. This better be worth the trip, said Mutters. I could have been cracking skulls, but instead here I am climbing a mountain. The staircase flattens out, disappearing into the rocks of the mountain. As they near a tall wooden archway, they turned one last corner only to be greeted by a heavy spear aimed straight at Zed's head. And behind the woman holding the spear was another slightly shorter one holding a crossbow with 3 cryos already strewn down ready to fire. Okay. Oh, I really do like the models here. They look really good in my opinion. Alright. Halt! That's far enough, the woman with the spear commands. Unintimidated, Zed reaches to draw his sword but Pro grabs his arm. Zed glares at him wordlessly, threatening him to let go. But Pro doesn't back down, glaring back at him, furrowing his brows. Zed scoffs and rips his arm away from Pro, holding his arms in annoyance. Pro extends an arm, pushing Zed behind him as he steps up to the blade. Putting aside his pride and raise his hands in surrender. Come meaning no harm. We're only here to speak with the Blue Maiden. And why do you need to do that? And more importantly, how do you know she's up here? The spear wielder demands, her stern expression unwavering. Apollo sends us. The 2 women exchange glances and nod in union. The bow fighter falls back and disappears around the bend. As for a second, she retracts her spear, relaxing about holding her spear at her side. She'll go fetch her master. Your fate is up to her. So I think these are like the Blue Maiden's like guardians in a sense. Okay. Her warning serves as nothing more than comedy for Zed, causing him to shake his head and chuckle, much to her chagrin. What the hell is that word? I don't know what that. I don't know what you're trying to go for there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue. What are you laughing at? She asks. It's nothing. I just find it funny that you think that you can intimidate me, especially a hunter of an aura level like mine. And what makes you think your aura level makes you untouchable? She bites back. Because I am, Zed responds. Oh, and is that supposed to mean something to me? Because I don't think I've ever heard of you before. So keep up your attitude so I can remember you as the fool I sent flying off the mountainside. Oh no, mine's probably what he's seen with his head. What did you say? Growls Zed from between clenched teeth. You heard me, she replies without the slightest trace of fear. Okay. Okay. Zed reaches for his sword and she readies his spear ready for a fight. But they stop, their attention drawn elsewhere by the clicking of heels along the stone ground. It's not every day that some daring soul would undergo such a treacherous crime just to come see me. So tell me, young travelers, what brings you to the home of the Blue Maiden? I don't know what their voices could sound like, so it'll probably just be like a generic female voice that I'll be trying to impersonate. But again, cringe on me trying to attempt female voices. She announces it as she appears from around the bend in her full glory. A pair of feathers wrapped in her long braided hair, slim glasses, and a deep blue dress with a long black stripe running down its center with gold accents, and black gloves. So most she would look much More like a noble woman than a high-regarded hero. Apollo sent us, Zed responds. He wanted to try and recruit you because he said the four of us together would be nearly unstoppable. The maiden laughs. Oh, really? And he didn't think that it would be disrespectful to not inform me first that there was a Lunarian among you? Oh, she was able to sense Luna's? Okay. She has to right at Luna. Luna steps back in shock and asks, how did you... Now come on now, dear. You Lunarians have quite the unique aura signature. It would be a... You know what? Okay. Well, I actually genuinely have never heard that word before. Okay. Alright then. It would be a scene for one to be as experienced as me not to be able to tell the difference, the maid interrupts. But you have nothing to fear, since you travel with such an established huntress. I assume you must have proven yourself trustworthy. She turns it back to them and begins to walk away. But your titles, jobs, or family lineages mean little to me. I have no interest in playing Apollo's little games. I don't just give away my allyship like it's candy. So I'd propose a challenge, she says. She claps her hands and then calls her pupils to her side. Oh, that is actually a pretty cool shot right there. I actually really like that. Ariana, Layla, I need your assistance. If any one of you could defeat one of my pupils in a friendly match, then I'll gladly hear you out. If not, well, we'll deal with that if it comes to it. So do you... Oh, yes. Zed interrupts, glaring at Ariana as she does the same, twirling her spear. The maiden notices the tension between them. She leads them up towards the summit of a massive plateau with a massive crater lake filled with crystal clear water flanked with spines with a little gazebo built on a rocky platform jutting out of the water. Okay. She trips a lever and from under the water rises a battle arena not that far from the gazebo. A little platform popping up connecting the two structures. The maiden takes a seat under the gazebo next to a table and turns to them. So, who would like to go first? Ariana's head shoots off the instant she finishes her sentence. I would like to go first, Master. And I want to fight Scarface. Damn, she says. Zed glares at her. That's... oh. I thought that was about to be Zed speaking. Then so be it. Enter the arena. Zed and Ariana enter the arena claiming position at either end. Rules are simple. Knock your opponent out of the ring and you win. Your weapons and auras are permissible. And please don't kill each other or damage anything outside the ring, or I'll be forced to snap your spine. The maiden threatens. Yes, Master. I'll try my best, Zed retorts. Zed draws his sword and Ariana summons her spear. Zed smirks, confident as ever. Now before I send you out of this ring, it'll be nice. The name's Zed. Body has her type. My aura makes me considerably more powerful. You? Ariana, manipulator type. I have some control over water. Then you'll be fine in the water. Oh, Zed's aura erupts from him as he powers up, bathing the arena in a crimson glow. Ariana stands frozen in shock. Whoa, his power is really intense. But I will not get in here. She extends a hand, a magic circle briefly flashes for a second, and a purple shine briefly flashes across her body. The maiden smiles. What was that? Pearl asks, confused. I may not be the most educated on aura, but I know that wasn't it. Correct, the maiden responds. Up here in the Cloud Spire, we don't solely rely on aura, but we rather we implement magic to pick up our shortcomings. Sorry if it's not only the fact that I've run out of breath at the end of some of my sentences, but I also am coming off of a cold, so that's probably why my voice sounds a little bit odd when it comes to finishing my sentences. Trying to impersonate a voice combined with all of that is not the best idea. But I'm hoping it doesn't affect how I'm reading this too much. And Ariana just augmented her strength with a simple spell, she explains. Is someone else saying something there? Oh, okay. I feel like you should do what I do when it comes to, like, thoughts. Put, like, these in between thoughts, because it's hard to tell whenever someone's, like, thinking. I feel like you should, because I do that when it comes to, like, when someone's, like, having thoughts. It's easier to, like, separate thoughts with words and just, yeah, in that way. So, probably recommend doing that on future stories. There we go. Well, I'm still probably not even half his power. I can still work with this. Ariana thinks. She repeats the motion and a light blue glow flashes across your necks, increasing your speed twofold. Zed winds back, charging his first attack. I already know this is going to be a bitch to edit because I have all the sound effects I'm going to try and implement here. Oh my god. Jeez. And Ariana activates her aura as her eyes glow, sighing. It's been fun, but this ends here, Zed chuckles. With a heavy swing of his sword, a devastating attack launches forward. Ariana dodges the blast, summoning a pair of water tendrils and launches them at Zed. But it's to no avail as he slashes straight through them. That's kind of like what I made Mariah do in some of my animations. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but yeah, it just seems like Zed's power just isn't enough for some of these, like, just natural water manipulation, I feel like. A good portion of the water instantly evaporates by the raw heat here. Emanates? I'm pretty sure that's a word. Damn it, she cursed under her breath. Zed charges and they exchange a few quick exchanges of swings and slashes from their respective weapons. Each one of Zed's swings threatens to make her buckle under his power. Zed's leg is grabbed and he is ripped to the ground, slamming against the floor. A water tendril wrapped around his leg. Ariana's spear begins to glow. She leaps into the air and spins cleanly, going into a dive and embedding the spearhead into the ground, releasing a massive burst of energy, sending Zed flying, but he managed to stop himself from flying out of the ring. Her spear is that aura weapon. No question mark. Gotta love it. Her spear, is that an aura weapon? Pro asks. No, it's only enchanted. She just thought it'd be fun to design it after the former culture of the young lady who helped to teach her how to use her aura, and that's why it looks so fancy, the man explains. There's someone else with a water aura? Luna asks a bit surprised. Yes, but it's not quite the same. The young lady... Hold on! You added Mariah into this? What? I am genuinely shocked about that. Okay. Wow. Okay. I kind of thinking like how this could actually work in like my own sort of thing now. I did not expect you to add Mariah into this. So, okay, for context, for those who aren't a part of his server, I made a concept of a water aura user called Mariah, and she's an aura of water. Her aura is special type, and I gave her like a full origin story on the server. Again, if you're a part of the server, you can feel free to give that a read. But and G has been actually making a few animations based on some of the stuff that's been happening in that story. So that is cool and awesome that he actually implemented Mariah into this. Oh, I just glimpsed something else. I'll read it now, though. Mariah, I believe her name had a similar aura, but it was a special type like the Urinarian aura. It was far more encompassing than Ariana's. Oh, that is awesome. That is really cool. I love that, G. Oh my god. That is awesome. I can't get over that. Zed climbs to his feet, smirking widely. So, I'm still trying to think about that. I'm wondering, like, how Mariah would have met these people now. Yeah. I'm really curious about that now. Clever trick, sweetie, but it'll take a lot more than that to knock me out. Zed dashes forward and she barely dodges his fist, just grazing her along with the cheek, but even that was enough to send her staggering back. Zed leaps up and slashes again. This one she won't be able to dodge, so she stands her ground and quickly raises her spear and lifts a massive wave. The attacks collide in a massive blast of steam. And once it clears, Ariana's barely left in the ring. Her spear broken in 3 pieces scattered across the ring. Oh no, okay. Game over. Zed declares charging his finishing attack, but Ariana wasn't done. The water begins to swirl outside the ring and shoot upwards, forming a platform. In an instant, she leaps upward and lands on the platform. The water tower pulses, it's spelled pulses wrong, pulses and blasts her forward. She slams into Zed, full force boosted by the water, throwing them both out of the ring and into the water below. Okay, so it's a tie. Damn. And we have a ring out, the man declares. Shame we couldn't have a decisive winner, she continues. Zed and Ariana pull themselves out of the water onto the shore, coughing up water. You little cheater. It's not cheating, I just outsmarted you. Alright, who's next? The maiden asks. I'll go. Luna retorts with surprising pro. Luna, are you sure? Yes, I'm going to show this maiden how truly powerful I am. Layla comes bouncing up to Luna, a wide smile across her face and shakes it in a bubbly voice. I get to fight a Lunarian. This is going to be fun. As Luna gets a good look at Layla, she steps back in surprise for the first time, noticing the small backward curved horns on the top of her head. Oh, okay. Oh, don't mind the horns. I can't hurt you with these, Layla reassures her. Let the second battle begin, the man declares ringing calm. Luna and Layla gather in the ring, standing at either side, Layla looking excited as ever. Before we start, I need to ask you something, says Layla. Okay, Luna responds, confused. I want to know, just in case this becomes a fist fight, do you want me to... What the hell? What? What the f... Do you want me to break your nose or eye socket? What the hell? Bro, she... What the hell is she? She freaking... is excited at one point, and then she goes and does that. Wow, okay. Neither, Luna responds. Okay then, I'll just use my bow. And since I already know your aura, it's only fair you know mine. I'm Layla, Transformer type. Aura Frost. You know, snow and ice. Layla claps her hands and smiling wildly. Alright, let's begin. Okay, I got 5 more minutes. I'm gonna read probably the next paragraph or so. Not this one. Probably the one after that, and then I'll probably call the video there. The Lunar Shrine, a long, abandoned, massive stone brick-built ziggurat, draped in bushes and vines, rises high out of the dense forest. A large crescent moon statue sat at its top. Deep within the bowels of the temple, the dark mage toiled preparing ingredients and mixing potions as the brewing stands bubbled and popped. A dash of sugar, a few fermented spider eyes, a handful of nevermore. To most, these ingredients would make your stomach turn, but to her, they were life. A chime from a magic ball grabs her attention. She walks over to the table that it sat on and raises her hand over it to bring it to life. An image was then displayed. First, it showed the hunters summoning the mountain. Then their short conversation with the Blue Maiden. And finally, Zed's battle with Ariana and Luna and Layla entering the ring. Alright. You get to see the mage for the first time. The old goon did manage to bring the hunters here, she muttered under her breath, and I sought to help the maiden. Interesting. So the little birdie isn't all alone anymore. She chuckles. You bring in whoever you want to fight me, but you're just providing me with a bigger meal. Luna stood in the eastern corner of the ring trying to get a read on Layla. If she wants to win, she'd have to adjust her fighting style. Layla was smaller than her, so she assumed that she was fast and agile, but that shouldn't be too hard to account for. But it wasn't just that. While she stood there taking this fight seriously, trying to put together a plan, Layla just stood there with a goofy grin plastered across her lips, her big magenta eyes studying Luna from head to toe. And begin. Notices the main as she rings the gong. Layla jumps back and charges an attack, fires off 5 frost arrows straight into the stratosphere, to everyone's confusion. Layla quickly reloads firing off a single arrow. She spins off her heel and fires 2, and then leaps up and fires another single. Luna runs in a zigzag pattern with the arrows raining down around her as she closes the distance. Okay, I'll read a little bit more though. She draws her shurikens and hurls them at Luna, who rolls the shurikens fly past her head. Luna's aura spikes as she taps into her Lunarian powers. The shurikens spin back, catching Layla off guard, and she just barely notices them graze the tips of her hair. Luna wins back and throws a kick, but Layla fires at the ground, blasting herself upwards and charges another attack, finally entering her aura mode. Her arrows become frosted over, her eyes turn an icy blue. She fires her arrow and it hits the floor of the ring, frosting it over and causing Luna to slip on the ice, tumbling on her backside. Layla lands upright and drags her leg back before charging Luna at full speed, the ice doing nothing to slow her down. Luna tries to get up but ends up slipping again, and so she just blasts the ground, launching herself up into the air and taking flight. How is she just able to run that ice that easily? For us allowed to know in particular. That's because she's not a normal human like the rest of you, the man comments. She turns to face Crow. Okay, I'll hear this explanation, and that might be where I leave the video here. Layla is what is known as an adaptee. They're quite like what are known as dead humans in many fantasy stories. The key difference is that adaptee aren't born, but rather cursed to be the way they are. And as a result, she's taken on traits of the animal she shares traits with, the mountain goat. Thus, she's strong, nimble, quite resistant to the cold. A very strong jumper, and since goats live in snowy, icy, and rocky terrain, she's not slowed down, and quite ironically, her aura perfectly suits her psychology, the main explains. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. We've still got a ton more to read, but I'm gonna leave it here for this first part. I'll be recording these back to back, so I'll be going straight into the next one after this. But these will probably be very far apart because these are gonna take ages to freaking edit. But hopefully I end up getting all these done. So I hope you enjoyed this first, or technically second one on G's story, G the Gamer's story. But make sure to check it out if you feel like it. I'll post a link into his channel in the description, as well as I'll post a link to Craftworks' Discord also in the description. No, to Craftworks' channel also in the description, so you can access his Discord from there to read the story for yourself. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this reaction and story read. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, make sure to follow me on Twitch, the link is down below in the description. And I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Goodbye!